Jayadeva Institute, Dr. Trehan and Dr. Ankit Bansal. You are live, Dr. Trehan, and please can you start telling us about your case? Thank you.
Yeah, we are live.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please show us the
Can
case.
you have the slides, please?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. We are the.
Good morning, everybody. We are presenting a case.
Have the slides on the.
Go ahead.
We have the slides.
Slides.
So
Good morning to everybody from Bangalore. Jayadeva, Dr. Manju is with us. I have Dr. Sanjeev, Dr. Ankit, and their team. The hosts, Dr. Srinivasan.
We can see
And,
the slides. We're about to
Dr.
see the
Sanjeev
slides.
Kathuria will
actually.
be presenting the case.
May I have the slides, please?
We have,
Yeah. So it's
and the case is being assisted by Dr. Ankit. And on the technical side, we have Mohan, who is there for the last 20 years, maybe more than that. 35 years.
So this was a 50-year male, a smoker, non-diabetic, normotensive patient who presented with a history of unstable angina 10 days back with a normal BP and heart rate and a normal systemic examination. This was the ECG which basically showed a left axis deviation with RVV with dynamic STT segment changes. And this was the echo. It showed almost a normal LV function, and just the patient was taken up for an angio. The parameters, the lab parameters are all within normal limits with the serum creatinine of 0.9. This was the angiogram done.
it's very surprising that the troponin level is negative. You would have thought the troponin should be positive in this case.
Yeah, the TROP-T was there. Yeah. Yes. So the angiogram showed a ostial left main disease, tight left main disease. I can see that there is some atheroma at the L6 ostium which needs to be assessed. There is a borderline lesion in the proximal L6 which again needs to be assessed. And you have a long segment disease extending into the LAD. And so the strategy had to be decided accordingly if we need to address the left pain and then go ahead and think about the L6 ostium, whether it needs to be addressed in the setting or not. So we'll be now getting the case to Dr. Trehan.
All right. Has this case again been
So
discussed?
we are going
with the-
femoral. We have
Has this case been discussed with the surgeon? It looks like quite.
the patient is not at all willing for surgery. So, the patient is not at all willing for surgery, so I don't think there is any need to discuss it with surgeons.
Yeah.
So we are femoral with the 8 French sheath in the artery. And we had some tortuosity at the groin, which we were able to wait through a 1-4 wire. Next. And much before we wanted to take a shot, I think we thought it prudent to. Are you able to see that?
Yes, we're able to see it.
So.
So how did
sure.
you manage to get in?
Go to the coronary. So much before we wanted to hook so since the disease of the ostium and the disease at the right, starting right from the ostium, so we had taken a big guide because arteries are big, so we are likely to have big balloons. So we thought the groin is okay, at least in the puncture site. So we thought we'll take 8 French, and rather than getting straight into the left coronary ostium, we parked a wire into the aortic root and then took a shot. Next.
Must admit, when I've got cases like this, when I know if you put a guide cath, you
And
may not
then,
put the artery.
what?
Usually what I do is I keep a balloon loaded with my wire. So
Yeah.
as soon as the wire is in, you can actually advance your balloon so that you don't obstruct the vessel for a long period of time.
Yeah, that is also one of the good strategies. Since we want to do wire the circumflex also before we start working with the balloon, so we thought have a wire parked into the root, and we went into the LAD next, and then we went into the circumflex also. Next, wired into circumflex. Next, and then we took a cutting balloon for the ostium. We wanted a 4 mm cutting balloon, but we had a 3.5 on the shelf, so we took the advantage of using a 3.5 cutting balloon and we cut into the ostium and the body of the left main, which is rather short. The wire which was parked in the root was doing a little bit of trouble, so we pulled that wire out. Then the movement of the balloon was free, and we dilated the circosteum. Next, a rather short left main. Next. Then we thought have a visit into the circumflex with an ultrasound. Next. So we took an IVUS probe into the circumflex and took a pill back. Can we go on the IVUS, please? Circumflex first. We wanted to see the type of atheroma, but basically we were interested in looking at the circosteum as to how much is osteum, atheroma and osteum, because the strategy has to be according to the atheroma and osteum. If the atheroma is not too much and is relatively free, then I think we keep everything in the circumflex as provisional. But in case circosteum is diseased, then I think we like to cover even the distal lesion. So that's the circumflex distal. Now as we are pulling, this is the circumflex region which is tight at the bifurcation circ OM, and that the left main. So you have a circostal disease, a lot of atheroma at the circumflex, almost 50% area coverage, and that into the left main. Then we slipped the IVUS catheter into the LAD and took a pullback from the LAD also. So that's the LAD. Beyond the diagonal is you have a mixed plaque, tight lesion just proximal to the diagonal. So that's a branch there, and not a terrible calcium. And as you're pulling, coming to the ostium,
Clearly a large vessel.
have,
It looks like at least 4 millimeter or 4.5
chunk of
millimeter
atheroma.
diameter.
Yeah, 4.5. Yeah. So there, that is the aorta ostial lesion. You have a lot of aorta on the upper part of the screen. So we will like to have the input from the chair and the panels and the audience as to
So
how we
in
like
terms
to
of medication,
proceed.
can you tell us what medication you've been given? He's on, I presume, dual
He's been
antiplatelet therapy.
loaded with 60 milligram of prasugrel yesterday. Yeah, he is on prasugrel. He was loaded with 60 milligram yesterday night with 300 milligram of aspirin.
Right. Do you want to comment on how would you treat
We
that?
didn't use ticagrelor because the affordability of patient probably is not.
Okay, this is also, the case is more or less similar to the first one, but I think so LCX angle is more favorable and the disease moderately sized. I will go for the single strategies, and I will definitely, if it is 2007, then I will go put stent into 16. I will prepare getting all the data. I will go for provisional stenting, and I will do the FFR, and then I will look for it. If it is significant, then I finish by TTAP. Otherwise, I leave like that.
I think preparation is very important in this case. I think you need to get the pre-dilatation to an extent where you can actually see what's going on. It looks like the lesion from the IVUS extends not just in the left main, also in the LAD and circumflex itself. So you got to treat the circ and LAD as well as the left main together. So it's kind of fairly complex bifurcation strategy properly.
So,
you're trying to pre-dilate now?
hello?
Yeah, we can hear you, Dr. Trehan. Yeah.
No.
Well, what's your next move?
So my plan was, my next move was, what I was able to assess was that perfectly in line you're thinking that I think the circumflex lesion needs treatment, and if circ needs treatment, LAD needs treatment, left main needs treatment, so we are committed to a bifurcation stenting.
Yes.
And the lesion in the LAD was extending to about almost 38 millimeters beyond the ostium, and that we were able to check by putting a wire in the initially in the circumflex and then in the LED to see as to what is this, because we had a third wire with us. And what we found was that the LED lesion is extending from ostium till about 38 millimeters. So the LED size was looking to be 4 millimeter proximally, but distally the side is not 4 millimeters. So we thought we'll be putting a stent in the LED, which is 3.5 into 38, and do a micro crush of this stent in the LED with a 4 into 30 millimeter stent starting from the left main ostium to the circumflex. Of course, we'll prepare the LED with a balloon.
Okay, so you can go on and show us for you.
Anything
how you do that.
from the chair?
Sound? Sorry, we can't hear you. Just one moment, Dr. Trehan. Sound, please. No, we can't hear you. Sorry, just a moment, please. Can you hear us, Dr. Trehan? Sound?
They said they're planning to do a mini crush, isn't it?
Yep.
I just left. मैं अपने आप आ गया. मैं अपने आप आ गया.
Are we getting the sound?
नहीं मैं वापस बुला रहा हूँ.
No. Sound. क्या हुआ?
Right, so while we're waiting to hear the voice from the audience, who would have used mini crush in this case? Hands up if you would have done mini crush. Just one. Who would have used a sort of a tap? Not much. Who would have used culotte? What would you have used? What would you
In this case,
yeah.
maybe DK crush.
It looks like the stand in the sec keeps on catching at that bend where there's a lesion, I think. As you said, it needs to be more predilated.
No, give it to me.
Give it, you can try that. You want to take it on the other wire?
No, I'm taking another wire, this wire.
You're back live, so we can see.
LED? L6.
Looks like you've progressed and
Okay.
predilated.
What
the
we were trying to,
vein.
we delivered as, we dilated the LED, we dilated the circumflex with a 3.5 millimeter balloon, but that will not help. Doesn't matter. There is some.
So you're going to put the body wire. How about just a bit more predilatation at that point
So-
where the stent
Yeah, we
was
are-
catching?
We did with a 3.5 millimeter balloon at about 20 atmospheres. Small test.
So,
We have a 4 millimeter balloon ready with us, but we see that in case the body wire works. Small test.
Do you think an extra support wire would have done the job? Support?
So even that is not
Something
going.
like
So I'm
Grand Slam
pulling
or
out the
something?
stent. 4 millimeter balloon. Okay.
Keep the stent, Ankit.
Leave it. Keep the stent.
Yeah.
Give the balloon on the new wire which I've just deployed. And that also I'm trying to take deep in. 4 millimeter
Prepare the balloon, please.
NC balloon. Actually, during the IVOS, we had seen some calcium which was only about 180 degree.
You want to go on the latest wire, no?
Yeah. And in fact, the lesion never looked tight. We were initially thinking whether the lesion is really significant or not. It's only when we found that the lesion is there at the ostium also, and on IVOS we found there's a lot of atheroma there, so we made a plan that we have to stent the circumflex. It never looked that we'll have any trouble. This is a 4 into 30 millimeter resolute which we were good.
So how often do you measure the ACC when you're doing complex cases like this?
24. Deflect. So this is where is the balloon?
Yeah, this is the balloon on the new wire. It doesn't have any marker.
This is the balloon, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
So how do you manage the heparin in this situation? Do you measure the ACC regularly, or what do you do in that sense? Can you hear us?
No, get the stand to me.
Yeah.
Dr. Trehan, are you able to hear us?
I think we lost them. We can't hear them.
Matya, yes? Are we
Get the
hearing?
stand to me.
No, I think we can hear them, but can they hear us? He's a bit busy, actually. I think we should just leave him for
The new
about
one.
a minute or so. Once he deploys the stent, we can ask any question, I would think.
You prepared it, no?
Anand also.
You prepared both the stents? No.
Yeah, that's gone.
There he goes.
Now we can ask him the question.
सर्कमफ्लेक्स वायर कौन सी है जो
अब जो नई वाली है,
उसको
वो
निकाल-
ये।
नहीं नई वाली तो इस पर डाला ना स्टैंड दूसरी वायर कौन सी
Prawn. This is the old circumflex wire. This one.
विल टेक दैट आउट
Yeah. This one.
या I am not able to listen to them.
Are you able to
asking
hear
about
us, Dr.
heparin.
Trehan?
So we
Are
started
you,
with 7,500 heparin.
are you able to hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah. The question from the panel is, how do
yeah.
you manage the heparin and how frequently do you do the ACT while doing a procedure like this? How frequently do you do the ACT?
The ACT is usually done about half-hourly basis. We had given him some 8.5 thousand heparin as of now, a small test. We have parked a 3 into 38 millimeter stent in LAD because the distal LAD was not very large, so we thought we'll size the stent according to the distal LAD, which is about 3 millimeters, and the length was coming around 35, so we have taken a 338 prime into the LAD, and we are just trying to position it close to the ostium so that we don't run into any kind of a bigger crush, because the angle seems to be good, so I think we can just keep the stent more like a T-small test. I think you agree with me? Give a shot, please.
Yes, sir.
You agree with me about the position of the LED stand, or I'll need to pull it further? I'm just at the ostium, maybe half a millimeter distal, but that much I think my left main LCX tent will also project into it as I try to do a kissing balloon. Small test. So what does the panel feel? Should I deploy the LED stand? Small test. Small test. That will do. L6 can be done later on. So what about LED stand? Should I go ahead?
I think so. You have to pull back little more in the cover in the ostium, because
Ostium is still not.
ostium is not covered properly because the marker is at the ostium.
I think that's covering.
So
that
stand is
small test.
beyond the marker. So I think so. We have to.
I think it is covering.
little
Okay,
pull
take a
back
shot.
the-
Take a shot. Take a shot. I think we are covering because lying oblique, so it will be definitely covering. Good.
Going up.
LED.
yeah. 8, 9,
9, 10.
10. Holding 10.
Deflect.
So you're doing a V stenting here rather than, I thought you
So
original plan
now
to
we
do
can-
a mini crush. Or you're doing a
No,
reverse, you're doing a mini crush into the,
So we'll be doing kind of a
LED,
micro
so
crush. No,
I see, so you,
we'll be doing a sort of micro crush rather small test. Okay. Go ahead with the LED. LED inflate further. LED inflate further.
10, 11,
12, 14,
12,
16,
16 done.
18,
18.
deflect. Okay, LED 20, 22,
Done.
deflect. So I have deployed the LED stand near the ostium with only a very small part of the stand projecting into the left main, and I'm pulling out the balloon of the LED, and I think before that I'll try to deploy the 430 stand, which is there going from left main to circumflex, and I'll not be bothered about the distal placement, but I think I'll be bothered about the ostial part. Small test. And this view probably is not very good for ostium. Small test. Test again.
Yes.
And take a cine, but I'll check it in the other view. Go to the iliocranial.
LO20
you really
cranial.
need to go to the iliocranial view, don't you, too?
So that's a view which small test. I think it is always better to check in more than one view because sometimes you are more wise. Small test. Short. You agree with the placement of the stent at the ostium of the left main? Good. Inflate.
That's right, so
Going
I
up.
think obviously you need to get the guide cut
Low
out of the
pressures.
way a little
8,
bit,
9.
so you can see exactly your landing zone.
Deflect. Yeah. Now this is your circumflex small test. Looks fine. Go to iliocordal. I'll pull out the LED bar and the stent, the balloon. Which is LED bar?
LED bar.
This is LED bar?
Yes.
So I'm pulling out the LED bar, small test. Probably there's no need of keeping this wire inside. In fact, this wire is stuck at the distal end because there is a loop there. And no balloon will be able to help me. So there I'm able to get it out. Hold it.
Yes.
pull this wire. निकाल लो, खींच लो, खींच लो. And the LED balloon also out.
So of
Okay,
course
small
you're going to
test.
rewire that and then do a
I can do a
kiss
little more
balloon.
work in the, yeah. Yeah, that I'll do, that, inflate, go at high pressures. Yeah, high pressures. Go to 18,
18, sir.
maybe deflate.
So what did you
No, I
crush
don't want my
into
guide to
the,
be
what did you
sucked in
crush
and
the
injuring
LED
the-
stand rather than the circumflex stand?
I see, the point was that if I crush the circumflex stand with the LED stand, I'll have to use 2 stands for the left main LED, because this distal LED is rather not very large, not likely to take a 4 millimeter stand. And also the length was very long, so we didn't have a very long stand for the left main LED. We have already used a 38 millimeter in the LED. Another 4 millimeter would have been added. So we thought since the left main circumflex is more matching, go ahead with inflations, high pressures. So circ
16,
is a dominant
18,
circumflex. It's 4.5
20.
kind deflect. So we thought we'll go left main circumflex, because the okay, small test. What is that stuck on the? Maybe we'll see that. It should not be the edge of the guiding catheter. It cannot be the.
Cannot be the edge.
वो देखते हैं. Take a shot.
Ready. Pressure, okay.
Give a shot first.
Just a second.
Whatever it is, we'll do it later on. अभी तो पहले shot लेते हैं. Shoot. Give me a wire to
New wire.
get into.
BMW.
Give me a wire to get into the LED.
Looks good. I must admit, obviously, usually kind of think of the LED as the main vessel and often make sure that that remains the main vessel and anything else is the side branch. But I can see why you've tried to, in this case, use the LED as the crushed, use the crushed stand in the LED.
Dr. Trehan, our satellite time is up for Bangalore. Thank you very much. I mean, that was a wonderful demonstration. And I think we should take leave. Panelists, please, can you just take leave from Bangalore?
Okay.